Well, all right, everybody. Here we are. All those volunteer responders, Ministers, Central Missouri. This is a daily brief. It's March 14th, 9 a.m., right? Let's go ahead and update our... it's 3:14, 9:11 a.m. Here's how I usually do it. I mean, just for me personally. And I would encourage you not to look too far ahead into the future trying to make speculatory predictions of the weather. So you have a couple of days. I usually just do it day by day. So today there's, we're looking at, it says the real feel is 11. I assessed it at 8. Right, so my accuracy is pretty close. So precipitation, 14 degrees, the wind is blowing. See, it says the real feel is 11. Okay, good for you. I said it was 8 degrees. All right, so let's get this party started as usual. I am Glenn Monroe, by the way. For all you who don't know who I am, I'm Glenn Monroe. I'm the minister here of the local region. So let's go ahead and look at our Northwest. That's a National Weather Service forecast office, St. Louis. That's in St. Louis, and we're in Central Missouri, so we call it Utopia, God's Garden. So good day, buenos dias. Freeze warning. So we have, let's see, freeze warning. There's your blue, and we're in it. All right, so let's go ahead and look at our weather story. Let me get this right. So they're predicting the freeze conditions through Thursday morning. All right. Yeah, so it's going to break around Friday. So we have showers and isolated thunderstorms. But remember, we're not going to look further than, today maybe. So right now we're looking at 11 degrees, 19 degrees. That's Fahrenheit, by the way. So anytime it's freezing, we call that 0. Right? If it's freezing, we call it 0. So whatever temp it is below 0. That's what I call it. Because if it's freezing, that means it's you ain't got much leeway. Unless you're moving, generating heat, controlling your body's core temperature, things like that. So it's going to break sometime around Thursday, but we're not going to look at that. We're just going to keep that in the back of our head. Alright, so today it's decreasing clouds, flurries. The high is going to be 30 to 37. Right now it's about 11 to 19. We said the real feel was 8. Okay, so the real temperature, the feels like, that's what you really need to concentrate on. It feels like. Okay. The real feel. Okay, just for, posterity, we're going to use the radar. Because they said I was allowed to do that. Thank you. We got some precip coming. Probably snow flurries. Right? Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the emergency brief. Get this over with. Let me move my little photo thing here. Yes, by the way, I'm in the library again today. So we only have one thing. So we have a freeze warning through Thursday morning. Frost freeze watches and warnings. Okay, so frost is your good indication that's freezing. So that means if you have water, you're carrying water, that'll freeze. And basically, things that you need to stay alive. So your animals, your people, your water, it's freezing. If the geese aren't here, you probably shouldn't be either. The ones that travel. The ones that, travel back and forth. So we have key points. Freeze warning is highlighted in purple for eastern Missouri and west central southwestern Illinois. So the coldest would be tonight. So that means it's going to be 19 degrees. Okay, so let's go to the Let's go to our lovely, where is it? There it is. Let's go to Radar Express. Radar Express does this pretty good as far as, combining all the information that we need. So that's what I usually put. And there's the radar. Okay, here comes our precip. We have the freeze warning. Right, issued this morning. This, AM. I don't know what they call it, morning. Okay, so if you're sensitive to weather, it'll kill you. Okay. They're looking at lows are expected to fall in the teens tonight and the 20s on Wednesday. Okay, so it's going to be colder tonight and tomorrow. But we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to worry about today. So let's go ahead and look at the temperature here. Let's see if Uncle Glenn was accurate. There it is. The temp was 27 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing. Remember, I said the flag was blowing. I said it was north to northeast at 15 miles per hour with the use of the flag. Okay, it says there's no gusts. Well, what the heck is the wind? So, the dew point. The humidity is 72%. Right, so go back. The temp gauge said it was 23, stated it was 23 degrees Fahrenheit. And I said, how cold was it? 72 degrees humidity, 15 miles an hour. Subtract 15 from 23. So you're looking at 13. Subtract 4. 13, 12, 11, 10. So you're looking about 10 degrees. They put 16 degrees Fahrenheit. They're off about 8 degrees. 8 to 10 degrees, right? So, nice try. There you go. Okay. So let's look at the freeze warning deal here. Yeah. Oh, we already went over that. No, we already went over that. Let's go over this one. Freeze warning in effect through tonight. No spotter anticipation. But you still got to do your, first response and ministry stuff because it's cold. Alright, so let's check the earthquake data here. Yep, there's the morning pencil sharpening. Okay. Boom. There's the continental view. Right. And yesterday I noticed something that I didn't get to check into. So here's our region. I'm right here at the top of this little spit right here. They only show the places that are mining, manufacturing, and commerce. That's all they're really showing on some of these maps. So your township or village probably might not even show up on my map because they're using commercial mapping. Basically, it's mining and manufacturing and commerce and tourism. That's all they're going to show. That's all they know. They don't know anything else. So if you live in a village, a shire, a farm, or something, it might not show up on my map. So unless I know it, unless I'm a native, I would know where you're at. Some of the names they put on here, I have no clue. I'm like, we don't call it that. Anyhow, yesterday I noticed something over here near District 13 and District 12. Y'all call it Washington. Goochland. Was near the District 12. Y'all call it the capital. We don't call it the capital. We just call it District 12. Because if you're from there, you would know that it's not the capital. It's a school. It's a college. Anyhow. So let's go over here. Of course. Yeah, I know a bunch of these people. Oil. There you go. Colombians. Yep, that's pretty much it. By some crazy people from Lebanon. Bunch of Jewish Lebanese people. Alright, so there we are. Anyway, if you knew what DC-12 was, y'all call it the Capitol, but we don't call it that. It's called District of Columbia number 12. It's on the Constitution. If you've ever read it occasionally, you'll see it. It's at the bottom. It says District of Columbia number 12. I'm at 13, by the way. Well, anyhow, there's the earthquake. Info. There you go. So here's our valley view of the earthquake, recorded earthquake activity. That's in the Madrid area, so basically, yeah, they always have earthquakes here. Anyway, there you go. That's the Americans. That's south of 40. So if we go north a little bit, we'll be north of 40. So all this is basically Mary, St. Mary, and all her scary parishes and stuff. That's what we call them, Scary Mary. Anyhow, there you go. Charlatans. So there you go, Daniel Boone and his entourage. Yeah, Maryland. Alright, there you go. So there's the earthquake activity. And I added something today of your little information and techniques on how to use the flags and the temperature gauge and things like that at your commercial areas. That should give you an idea of how to predict wind chill. So I added that to this footage and this brief, so I'm going to put that with the morning brief. So just keep that in mind when the wind is blowing and it's below zero. Subtract that from the temperature, and if you know what your, and it's kind of hard to explain this, let's see. If you know what temperature that you really have a problem with, anything like 8 degrees, 5 degrees, 0 Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius is freezing. 0 degrees Fahrenheit is 32 degrees below freezing. That was the whole point. It's freezing weather. So it's freezing, and it's below freezing. That means you could freeze. So that's the whole logic behind that. That's like you're saying, Fahrenheit or Celsius? Which one is it? That's why you need to be well aware of, is it Fahrenheit or are they talking about Celsius? Because 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So keep that in mind. And that's your body core temperature. And don't, abstain from using any alcoholic, anything with alcohol in it or over-caffeinated or things like that, because it'll mess with you. Try to control your body's core temperature, things like that. It's too windy, get out of the wind. It's just kind of, self-explanatory there, if you can. Anyway, other than that, that's the daily brief for the day. I had some other things, but I'm going to post that with the video footage here.